Welcome to Daddy's Gardening Show.
Gardening show. You using a baby voice there, bud? You are using a baby voice. What are you doing down here?
Building tower.
You're playing with some floor spacers. Building a tower, huh? Okay, well. Hey, while you do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about our plants. Is that okay? And then we'll go outside, alright? Alright. Well, hey, I just want to give you a little update on our seedlings. They're doing really well. Here's our onions. They need to be trimmed. Planted all these seedlings about 5 weeks ago. And today we're going to be taking them outside to start the hardening off process. It'll be March 11th. Yeah, we're going to take them outside.
Why
No,
now?
after we get done making the movie. Why don't you build me a tower real quick, okay? Build me a tower and then I'll be done over here. This is our cabbage. See the cabbage, bub?
Yeah. I'm gonna scrub.
There's a whole bunch. 36 of them.
I'm gonna scrub all this stuff.
Here's our celery.
Ooh,
Don't touch them yet, okay?
Oh, that's big.
Here's our kohlrabi. Here's our cauliflower. Wait, bub. And here is our broccoli. Man, the broccoli's looking real good.
That's huge.
Yeah, they're huge. That's funny. You notice some of the seedlings were a little leggy or growing sideways or whatnot. I'll just simply plant those deeper in the ground to give the stems a chance, or give the plants a chance to right themselves. So, Bub, why have we been so successful at growing these seedlings? Why are they doing so well?
Because they're growing.
Well, a few things. One, because we've got an adequate light source, an adequate heat source. We've been doing some bottom watering, being careful that we're not overwatering so that they become waterlogged and deprived of oxygen. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Come over here. And we've been putting some fish fertilizer. 2 tablespoons of this to a gallon of water, and applying that about every 2 weeks directly, about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons per cell. The grow lights are important because they stimulate growth. I don't know if you can tell here, but there's a cool bulb and a warm bulb, so they get a full spectrum of light. Ideally, you want to hang your grow lights just an inch or so away from, as close as you can get them to the plants, and then as the plants grow, you raise the lights. So we've got adequate light source. Next thing that we did to help create the right growing conditions to stimulate, get things going, was to put them on a heat mat. We got a pretty nice 2 foot by 4 foot commercial heat mat, complete with thermostat set at 72 degrees. It's got a 2-degree tolerance, so if it goes below 70 degrees, it kicks back on until it gets all the way back to 72, kicks off. This thing regulates temperature and makes sure that things don't get too hot. It keeps it right where it needs to be. There's a little probe at the end of this cable here that sticks into the soil to measure the temperature. The other thing is the bottom watering. We've been doing that so that things don't dampen off there at the stems. I mean, you can overwater by bottom watering too, so I'm careful I don't fill these trays all the way to the top. I only put about a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch of water. And you can kind of see the salt line, or just the line there where the water's been. But anyway, careful not to overwater. We let the plants suck it up. If we overwater, 2 things can happen. One, plants become waterlogged, and the roots actually rot because they're deprived of oxygen. There's too much water. And then the second thing that can happen is that they can dampen off, which that's really a concern more when you're watering from the top, that things get too wet around the stem and a fungus forms and kills the plant by causing the stem to rot and the thing just falls over. So anyway, the bottom watering's really helped. Heat source, light source, and then, oh yeah, the fish fertilizer. About every, again, 2 weeks or so, an application of that. It's all natural, won't burn the roots or anything like that. Primary contribution is nitrogen. It's the three numbers here stand for the three main ingredients: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, or NPK. Nitrogen is the primary building block as far as getting plants to grow. So anyway, there you have it. Things are going really well. We're going to spend the afternoon getting these outside, getting things ready outside, hardening off these plants, which we'll make another video about that. Samuel, is there anything else you want to say, Bob? Come here. We're going to go outside. Are you ready? Can you say bye?
Bye.
Look at the camera.
Bye.
Bye.